Welcome back, everybody. This is Brother Meat here. We're going to continue our quest to be Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you call from our last episode, we've been inside the capital, Pitax, it's capital, been inside the actual castle itself, I suppose. And we're getting ready to finish that area so that we can get on to beating on Irovetti. Now, we have rested once already. I don't know if that's a problem, so let's hope for the best. Know that I am using mods, so if you're playing the vanilla version of this game, or if you're playing on console in a future date, when it is released to console, that you probably won't have access to many of these things. However, I have heard that they are releasing their own version of turn-based combat. As it stands right now, the original version of the game is real-time with pause, which is still alright. It's a lot more pen and paper feel when you use turn-based combat, in my opinion. I have a few other things that allow me to be, I don't know, extra special, I suppose. Eldritch Arcana being one of them. And Eldritch Arcana is a really nice one because it gives you different spells, not a bunch, but a few, and it gives you different traits which were never implemented in the vanilla version of the game. This allows me to actually make an undead character, for instance, and that's one of my mercenaries. Other than that, most of the stuff that I have is quality of life improvement, so by and large it's not cheats per se, it's just something of interest. Let's see, where were we officially? Oh, we were getting ready to go through a door, if I remember right. I saved just outside the door, you know? Let's see if the game can get me there. Here we are. Come on. Nice. Okay. There's that. Where are we? I'm doing the quick save, by the way, because I was playing on a different game earlier. So under a different save file, and I don't want to have to worry about whether I save properly. We still have to figure out what's supposed to go inside those things. So hopefully that will become clear here before too long. We are buffed, is that correct? Yeah, okay. At the very least we have some.
In due time.
I'm going to scope out the whole area first, checking for traps and such before we start going through hidden doors and things of that nature. So again, kind of like a lay of the land, so to speak. From here, where is this taking us to? Ooh, wow, dead center. Okay, so let's go through the hidden door.
Interesting.
I was about to say, I feel a trap in this room somewhere. Anybody? Anybody? Nothing? Okay, we have boring shit. Stuff that I'll take. Other stuff that I'll take.
Dispatch those fools!
Hey there, were-rat. That was invisible. Holy shit. Alright, I should have a buff to my weapon. Yeah, Bane Temporary. I just want to make sure that that's still on. We swap weapons out, and sometimes the game likes to delete stuff that you've buffed.
This will hurt!
Looks like we got more were-rats in the area. Octavia, hon, why don't you do me a favor? You step over here. We have your Mismanagement rod trick. Now, I don't know what this is going to actually do us a whole lot of good. Especially when you miss. Ooh, 50% chance to miss. Okay, well, looks like they're basically concealing themselves. Well, we have a spell called Glitter Dust that can solve that problem. Even if they make their check, which they didn't, but if they did, they still would have been coated. The Glitter Dust allows us to literally light them up like a Christmas tree. The other effect, which is the will save, blinds them. As you can see, the twinkles around their head, so that lets you know that they are effectively blind. Liza, since you're already up here, why don't you activate your Bane weapon that we never use? Start wailing on these guys. I probably should have 5-foot stutter step on that. That was my bad. Lindsay, activate song.
Serves you
Start shooting things to death, will you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All that damage. That's on you. Were-rat swinging around doing its thing. Failing miserably to hit me. My 54 armor class. Badass. Love that candy defense. And that's going to get better when I get that potion from Bakken. Because I'll have not only more dexterity, I'll also have more intelligence, which means this will go up another point. And my... Where the hell is the dexterity? Dexterity bonus go up another point. So again, They'll be up to a 56 by then. That'll be nice. Jubilost, no need for bombs, so do your javelin thing. Choppity, choppity, choppity. I really need to give him Blade of the Society so he can get some sneak attack love in on some of that stuff. Proto, let's just go ahead and stab him. We're gonna finish him off in this round. Oh yeah. Oh.
I do what I
Nice
must.
little fight. Ooh, wow, there's 3 of them that we killed in there. And of course a chest, some money, another door, which we'll come back to. Was there another one over here? Felt like there was. No. We got a door over here and a door over here.
I'm off.
Save that. Let's click this door, I suppose. All the way in because I want to see if there's any other items in this room. Ooh, there's another piece of sky metal.
I'm there.
They're apparently hoarding this stuff over here. How many pieces of sky metal do we have now? We got about, I want to say we got at least 10 at home, if not more. Type, it's going to be under this category. No, it's going to be under that category. Got 4 more. Not bad, not bad. Sky metal's used for us to make that magic gauntlet that I want. We'll have our storyteller make it. What up, yo? Quickly, quickly, stop fussing. Just grab everything. We'll decide what's valuable later. Oh, looters. Bastards. How dare you take the stuff that I was about to steal? I think someone is coming. Here, quick on the uptake there, buddy. I'm in the goddamn room already. Good day. We're guarding His Highness' treasure. Yes, from anyone who might steal them. Like me? That's probably not going to end well for you, is my guess. Stop, they aren't allies, they are invaders. Attack them.
I'm not afraid.
Alright. Well, since we have the opportunity, here's a fun spell. I never get to use it because I'm never able to line up more than a couple guys with it. But here's a chance to hit 4 with a shout ability. It has the added effect of stunning the target if they fail their check, which apparently they all did, which is pretty awesome for me. So as you can see, they literally have the swirliness on their head. That is a helpless target if I'm not mistaken. And how do you know that? Let me give you a for instance. If you ever want to see if something's helpless, click your coup de grace. Oh, they are not helpless. That is a stun effect, right? She has your piercing scream. This is a daze. Shout is a stun. What does stun do then? Because I could have sworn, oh, maybe it just sets them up for being flat-footed. Maybe that's the trick.
Do not
Let's find
hold
out.
back. Take that.
Well, she at least sneak attacks the guy, but again, it's entirely possible that would have happened anyway. Right, Lindsay. Just,
You deserved it.
Let's take a look at that hit. Yeah, they're flat-footed. Oh, okay. So it really does set up flat-footed. Alright. I could have sworn that made them helpless, but I guess they were not paralyzed, so that makes sense, I suppose.
Run them through.
Well, that's not helpful, though, when you critical miss. What the hell, man? She's got a good chance to hit, too. That sucks. Proto, you got a cantrip, though, waiting for you, hun. Go ahead while he's literally sitting there. There you go. Can always do something. GB. 5-foot stutter step into the room. Or not. Stabbing the shit out of this guy. Well, he does have sneak attack ability. He must have Child of the Streets. Oh, okay. Or Blade of the Society. Sorry. One of the traits that I have on him literally allows him to do 1d6 plus 1 sneak attack damage. Not amazing, but in the earlier game, it's a really big help to add a little damage surge to your combat. Let's take out this one here. Thank you. And then from there, since these guys are dazed, I wonder if I can really hit them with magic missile and get them to do sneak attack damage on one of the missiles. As an arcane trickster, she has the ability to have one of her spells, or any of her spells that do damage, do sneak attack damage if it were applicable. That's like fireball, any spell, something that normally never happens. Notice that there was only one of those missiles that got that, because the game's not going to be a complete douche. Otherwise, everyone would load up on magic missile, improved magic missile, empowered magic missile, maximized magic missile, and just go crazy with it. so that they can get like 5 sneak attack auto hit spells every goddamn round. That'd be definitely OP. So it's fair that they actually only give it to one of the missiles.
Don't hold back!
Oh, let's hold back a little bit. I mean, come on, give the guy a sporting chance, will you? Oh
We
no,
shall
right past him.
overcome.
Thought it was Valerie. Forgot that Valerie's not on the team. I saw the big tower shield. Yep, and this
Any last wishes?
stun effect wears off only after 1 round.
Strike worth a legend.
Nice work, kid. Oops, don't want to take your sword though. Right, loot. Putting that treasure chest over here. That doesn't look like we can get to it. Okay. Let's drop that sword that I picked up like a dumbass. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, this door and this door looks like they probably head into the same area. Quick save this mess. Is that moving or is that the trash guy? It's not trash day, is it? Lock from the other side. Okay, well, how about this one? No knob or lock in sight. Okay. Oh, was there something over here? Yeah. Let's have some fun over on this side. What you got for me, kid? I was looking at the Call of the Wild. Ooh, way down. Where does this go to? To the storage. Nice. Oh, I think we knew that
Follow
already.
if you dare.
I was looking at Call of the Wild mod on the Nexus just to see what it does. Yo, what's up, sir? Hey, when you catch your Irovetti, give that ass a couple of kicks for me. What a week. First the pie burn, then the pipes clog. Now revolution.
I'm there.
It's just not your week, buddy. Steal this food. Or gobs of cash. Scroll up and move curse. Oh no, the servant over here I missed. Please don't kill me in just the dishwasher. This is one of those actual times where I actually believe them. Let's actually go downstairs just to prove that this is actually somewhere connected that we already know about. Yeah, kind of figured. Yep. Alright, so back on up we go. Anyway, I was checking Call of the Wild because I was curious about the different classes and prestige classes that they had available. There's actually quite a few on that list, but when I looked them up, the only ones that really spoke to me, I suppose, were the Hunter, Blood Rager, Scald, War Priest was kind of weird, Investigator, and the Summoner was definitely something I'd be into. So for those of you that are interested in any of those builds after this playthrough is done, let me know if you're interested in something like that. I'll be happy to put together, possibly, a build or two for what I think might be useful. I won't do it during this playthrough because I don't know if downloading it, I mean, you can shut those mods off as you saw at the beginning of this playthrough, but I always worry about stuff overlapping and crashing stuff, and I do not want to deal with that mess.
Over there.
This is definitely a trap room. Not counting the trap, I mean this room is definitely a bad
Done and done.
thing. So how do we handle this? Alright, what might I do for funsies? Let us...
You can count on me.
No... Yeah, here we go. Greater Invis on me.
Now, air, order.
Bottom of the shadows.
I'm gonna head on in.
There's something here.
Oof. Troll Berserkers. And Were Tigers.
I do
Alright,
what
so
I must.
clearly we have a fight. Yeah, not a surprise. It feels like there should be stuff up here. So maybe they come in from the back ranks. They'd like to run up the stairs and pepper the shit out of us. So what I'm thinking is start the fight off with a serious smackdown with something like so. Now normally, because we're not in combat yet, what will happen is if I click on, say, like a target with a spell, like say I try to do a snowball spell with one of these guys, the spell doesn't go off. you start to cast a spell and then initiates combat immediately. But if it's an AoE effect, something that's placeable, where you don't have to click a target to place it, then you can fire it off, and then combat starts. Now that will mean this guy's turn gets wasted. Dorraj's turn to get wasted, but so what? He'll still get his spell off. Oh yeah, see, there it is. Just saw him flashing up on the sides. Little bastards. Oof. Okay, so it means we're gonna have to use our back rank to pepper the shit out of those dudes. Maybe summon some skeletons up there, just to give them some melee interest. Holy shit. Alright, Eliza. On that note, some bogeyman's up there, kid. Bang. Oh, he's dead. Dora's turn, and again, all I have left is movement. So I'll just head back to here, I suppose. Let these guys come to me. Lindsay, come on in here, babe. Activate the song. Can you shoot that guy?
This is where I step in.
Good job. Apparently she can't pick that lock from this distance. That's okay. I do want to... What?
This spell's not supposed
No, you have to have a
work
target
like
for that, right? Yeah, I thought as much. Okay. So now, Octavia, come over this way then. Putting you in harm's way, but I'm here to protect you, kiddo. You'll be fine. Proto, on the other hand, she can have some fun. She's got a nice amount of movement on her. So, instead of disarming that trap, which we know is there, we just leave it alone. I'm going to take this opportunity to show you a new trick. So you see this troll guard little bastard got out of my Sirocco effect, right? Well, I need to push him back in there. You see this spell? Battering Blast, either of these will work. Each ball that hits him in the face adds to basically a bull rush attempt. One ball does a decent amount of bull rush, and then every ball that smacks him in the face after that adds another 10 to that bull rush attempt. So a strong target like this is usually someone you can't push around, but this thing is going to be amazing. So let's see if we can actually shove him far enough back to make it matter. First thing, that's that. Go. There it is. Boom. Falls down, and now he's stuck in the AoE. Now, having said that, we have movement. Allows me to get within range of these trolls. Cantrip. Poof, poof. Sneak attack, you son of a bitch. Take that damage. Casting spells again. They're doing things. Alright, Juby, we're gonna need your help here, bro. Yeah, keep moving.
So tired.
Okay, Eliza. Just a little bit of acid to keep them honest. Alright. Bogeymans are doing the job. Killing guys left and right, man. Look at that shit. Go bogeys. Go bogeys. Go bogeys. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use the cannon trick, but only after... No, actually, let's use it now. Never hurts to get one of these attacks off early. And then from there...
This will hurt.
Strike him in the face. Solid. Now he is scared. You see the shivering effect on him? The little shimmer that's around his body. That's literally him being intimidated by me. Every time I hit him, I have a chance to intimidate. So you see there's a Bogeyman's check, of course, and then the intimidation check, which was a success. This is my check against their difficult check, the DC of 27 in this case. So I have a modifier that's 35, that's persuasion based. And basically anything that does intimidation bonuses or persuasion bonuses is to your benefit. Rolled a 2, so I could have failed that, but it didn't, so that's nice. Lindsay Love. Come on up here.
Serves
Shoot
you
out those
right.
archers. I want them dead. Tavia. Gonna use your rod to cantrip this one. Nice. Let's move over here, hon. And let us. Oh, how bad are these guys hurt over here? Oh, they're about dead. Okay. Scorching ray. Try to take one of them out if we can. Got a lot of health on him. Proto Lich's turn. And she can do more of the same, but might as well at least do the cantrip trick first. You got an attack of opportunity off on me. With a swift action? I didn't think that was possible. I guess it is a ranged attack. Seems cheap though. And then from here, if we do the 5-foot stutter step, I should be close enough to get the range and multi-attack the next one. The only reason I got sneak attack on that one versus the cantrip is because now there's 2 people within his melee range. Me and, well, Protolich and Dora. So, that's why that worked. Jesus, I swear they're adding more guys up here. Where's my kitty kitty? You ain't getting shit, sunshine. Jubal lost. I think it is time for some bombs.
Will they ever learn?
Bomb. Bomb. You know, these guys are probably down but not dead. Need probably a little acid on their wounds to make sure they stay down. Fire attacks starting to get super annoying. We need to start taking out that damn guy. Liza. On that though, let's get the ass over here on these fools. You have more health than that. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Move this way, kiddo. Just gotta get the sneak attack damage too, that's nice. Dora. Can you... Solid hit. Not enough damage to take him out though, so you want to kind of spread out a little bit. Who are you? Avanash Jerk. You know who the hell that is?
You should have run!
That was probably a mistake. Lindsay, way the hell up here. And shoot,
You deserved it.
I think I walked into my damn Sirocco. That's something that I'm not protected from. So we need to kind of finish this fight off here pretty goddamn quick. Octavia, come up here, babe. And I want you to... what? Disintegrate that thing. That'll work. Oof. That's a cool effect. Holy hell. And there. Proto. Come here, hon. And I'm going to use that. This guy. Just because I like adding acid damage to any troll. And then from there we need to hit him hard. We're going to hit him on this. Sure. Yeah, slide that way. She lost turn.
A fine use of my talents.
Gotcha. We'll just have to hope that my ability to resist this damage is good enough so I don't knock the hell down. Oh, nope, got knocked down. Okay, oh, screw you. Here you go. Yeah, take that damage, you bastard. And move to here. I have to hurry, because if I get killed in this whirlwind of death here, we got no problem. Lindsay. I know it heals them too, but it tops me up a little bit at range. Tavia. Why don't you disintegrate that bastard? Yeah, that's bad. Nice. Turn. Okay, we're trying the cantrip. This guy here, I want to see what kind of armor he's got. Not great armor. Got a 50% chance to miss him though. He's invisible. Greater invis, more likely than not. His touch armor class is strips up, but he does have a nice ring on him. And apparently he's susceptible to acid, so there's that. I'm thinking though I'm gonna need some protection over here. So a little skeleton work goes a long way to keeping me safe. Doobie. His little tiny feet can't take him far enough through that mess. Come over here though, and can you?
A clever ploy.
There you go. Oh shit. I guess he was in the air of effect. Eliza's turn. He's going to have her power through this mess as well.
Strike as one.
Try to keep that troll in check. Come on, you dead beats. Get up here and do some damage. Get that out of there, Nora. Oof. All right,
Strike!
get over here on that troll. Lindsay, just shoot that guy.
Any last wishes?
Tavia. Icy prison, hit that troll. Good job. Nice. Ooh, the Zavar Rotten Zappos in the area. What? Oh, no way. What? I thought they were over here. Huh. Well, maybe I was wrong. Proto. Well, they got enough guys on this dude that maybe a sneak attack will work. Let's try it. No. Neither that or immune to it. Although I don't mind auto hit moves, so why don't you bone shaker this bastard? There we go. And the sooner he dies, the faster this will be. Don't die, dude. Lost. Alright, 5-foot stutter step, hit that troll.
Do not hold back.
Nick attack.
We shall overcome.
Dorraj's gonna come over here and help wail on this thing.
Don't hold back!
Oh, come on, now. Really? You're not within range of that fool? At least you got a little acid splash in his face. Alright, Lindsay, we're gonna have to do an AoE heal again, kiddo. Can't have Jubilost dying from something as silly as him walking into the effect. Since she can get all the way through in one combat round, I think that she should be okay for getting in and out of that mess. That's actually kind of cool. Never really thought about that before. Okay, Proto. Surely this fool is ready to be taken out. Swing and a miss. Come on, guys. Wait, dude, watch me tail out there. Okay, thank God. Whew. Alright, Liza. I should just bomb these little fools. Ma'am. Oh, well there. Okay. Cast displacement. Oh, one of them got up. Shit. Alrighty then. I'll go here. Attack this.
This will hurt!
You better not be in the goddamn Sirocco still. That's gonna piss me off. Lindsay, might as well move you all the way over. That's okay. Gotta get you regrouped. We have Zottenrappel problems. So, impromptu sneak attack. Let's hit him with a cantrip. That didn't work. Let's try multi-battering blast. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't have my lesser quick and magic round. Oh, damn it. Okay, well then I guess we're doing this one. Nope, miss. Alright. Proto. Why don't you finish this little bastard for me? It's got apparently a mirror image on. What other spells may I have that I haven't been using? Oh hell, here we go. I think that should have been a trade for one. Get some beamy beams on that bastard. Mirror image sucks, yo. Dude lost. He's taking some damage, but he can get through this mess again. Just like everybody else. Okay.
I still got it!
Oh, what the hell just happened? Yeah, I damaged myself. Shit. Alright, Eliza. Acid on these fools. He had a lot of health. In turn. Okay. We just lost somebody. Damn it. Sirocco was a bad idea. I mean, it was helpful, but it kept us from fighting. It was great for locking dudes down, but I could have just easily used a web spell. So, I'm thinking the logic here then was going to be AoE would say a web spell, take out the guys in the top. Oh, hell did I not save before all this? That's great. Just great. Alright, easy enough. Since I do want to talk to these guys to make sure that there's not something that's dialogue related.
I'm there.
And we know where that goes. So now this will come over here. Although it seems weird that we're fighting those Zottenrappel bastards here when we know they're over here. Do they just show up wherever the hell they needed? Huh. Let's head back to that one spot first. Because if I could take them out there, then I won't have two wizards buffing and debuffing and causing us all kinds of fits, grief, and blind spells. So, we're coming back over here. This is only because we were here the other day that we know this is a thing. Oops, by the way, door. Hey, yeah, this is a smaller room. Alright, door's turn. What we got here? We got Troll Guard, Veterans. I think I can't handle these guys by myself for long. I got good armor, but I ain't got that good armor. Eliza, on the other hand, she's pretty good at this kind of thing. And so is her pets. So, get yourself a Movana Diva up here, honey. Get up in here in that aura as well.
Strike as one.
Now this Movana Diva is probably like the other ones where it likes to do the electric spells. So we have to be real careful here that we don't do stupid stuff. Ooh, that was a nice solid hit. And by the way, she's doing more damage, I believe, because it is a larger target. Pretty cool. Your turn. Okay, that's what it is. Beat that shit out. Juby, come into the room. This guy's within range, and you know what? I think I want him to be prone. Bomb the shit out. Yeah. Oh, that sneak attack love up in here. Noise. Again. unless I'm being very stupid, he's probably already dead. But you need a little acid touch just to make that go away. Proto on that score. Come over here. Cantrip. Acid Flash. Thank you. And then from there, we have these guys to deal with. So, let's hit this. You know what? Let's not waste a spell like that. Let's just use another cantrip. Just throw another little piece of acid their way to make sure they get their attention. Your turn. Octavia's turn. Now she come up here as well. Use her cantrip trick, but we're going to activate this so that she can guarantee sneak attack. Shut that part off, and then do either the same thing again or use a heavier hitting spell. Scorching Ray with sneak attacks. Shut that back off because I don't want to waste it every turn if I don't have to. Dora, since this guy's already taken it on the chin, we can leave him for... Well, let's take him out. There we go. Liza, why don't you do me a favor, babe? Tank this guy. Oh, Demonic Diva just got a little swoop dash on him. Ooh, he doesn't have much of an attack, though. 17, really? Oh, he's sickened. That's not his fault. Should be at a 19. That's... Yeah. That's what it is.
You deserved
Alright, Lindsay,
it.
shoot this troll up. That was good work, kid. Good work. And I want to see that attack. 49 armor class. Would be 51 if it weren't for the fact she just charged. So that's not bad. And of course, their 20% miss chance, because thanks to her continuous blur effect that's on her from the ring that she has on. I feel like we should be higher than this, though. Oh, it's because you're going to have the best bracers. Yeah. 51. 53. That's respectable. Jubilost, we don't need bombs. What we do need is your ability to just shoot
Primitives.
stuff. Proto. Wow, we should be flanking this guy. He must be immune to a sneak attack for some reason. Probably because of his guard veteran status, I'm guessing. Let's hit him with a solid snowball. Oof, that still hurt. Still not quite enough to take him down, though. Tavia. It's okay. And, let's do the disintegrate on this. Well, that's kind of overkill, isn't it? Let's use disintegrate on this fool. That's a solid hit there. Holy shit, he failed his saving throw. Really? Wow, he rolled bad. He has a 20. Should have been a 22, but still would have failed it, even without being shaken. He rolled poorly. Oof. Octavia, you beast. And if that was some had sneak attack on that too, that'd be even better. But hey, I'll take it. It's your turn, Dora. We need to finish this.
This will hurt.
He needed to take the tiniest stutter step. Gotta remember to do this 5-foot step
Do
like
not
that.
hold back.
So get mobile attacks.
This ends.
It's got a weak Liza. I won't lie to you. We need to get shatter defenses, I think, on her build. Damn it. Lindsay.
Any
Yeah, just
last
shoot.
wishes?
You know what you're doing. Or do you? What the hell, Lindsay? What just happened? Uh-oh. Jubilost.
Will they
Javelin the
ever
shit out of this
learn?
fool. That's how you bring someone down, Eliza. What the hell? Cantrip time. There's a sneak attack. That's why it didn't work, because last time I wasn't within range. Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Come over this way,
I'm there.
guys. Take those two things. bed here say? This room reeks of carrion doused with perfume. Ew.
In due time.
Alright. And this went down to where? Armory. Been there. We got doors and doors. This was where the Zottenroppel bastards are at, so let's take the doors on the opposite side first. Take all that. Ooh, and bookshelf. Okay, cool, good. I love free stuff. How have we been doing, by the way, on our free stuff? Newest to oldest. Weird scrolls. Burning hands, remove curses. Protection from good. Sounds like something Irovetti would be interested in. We've managed to pick up another corrosive short sword +2 and a belt of physical form. Natural armor and necklace +5. I need to probably put that on somebody. Let's actually look at that. Who has... She's got the +5 there. She's got a +5 ring. He needs to keep those, but he can upgrade his necklace. And again, the only reason that he's not going up is because he already cast Bark Skin on himself. That just means I need to cast that on other people. Lindsay, she can go from a +4 to a +5. I don't mind that. And do you have a +4 on you? Sort of. So you might as well just keep what you have. Okay. Good, good. Alright. Moving right along.
I did as you asked.
Servants. What a week. First the pie burn. Yeah, okay, we heard this already. Dishwasher. What the hell are you doing in this kick-ass bedroom? You getting it on with a maid, dude? Come on, man. You used to be cool, man. You used to be cool. Alright. Going over here. Now this is, again, the problem we had before. So we had the Zottenroppels in here. And I honestly think we were supposed to get a check of some kind that was better than what we got. But let's find out. These gnomes don't look too well. Gray hair, pale skin, and dim eyes say they're suffering a serious case of the bleaching. But their vitality certainly hasn't left them yet. Bickering busily, the gnomes are searching the bookshelves, stuffing one volume after another into their bags. VR's not wrong. Look what I found. Look, look, we need to take this. Dorraj says, what? Heat of the Forbidden Embrace? Are you out of your mind? Forget that filth. We're looking for magic books. What do you know? It's a rare book. Who are you? He doesn't recognize us, Loire. Ha ha. Of course not. We were frauds when we met in the inconsequent debates. I am VR Zottenroppel, the most skilled wizard this side of the inner sea, and here with me is someone who keeps trying to piggyback on someone else's glory. Brother, how you always thrust yourself forward. Don't listen to his mumbles. I am Loire Zottenroppel, the most skilled wizard on this and the other side of the inner sea. Glad to see you again, Dora. We had fun last time, didn't we? What are you doing here? What do you think? Irovetti's finished. We're stuffing our bags and leaving, and we recommend you do the same. Just stuff them somewhere else. You can take the silverware or candlesticks, but don't touch the books. The books are ours. You can take the one about hot forbidden embraces. Did you see the ghostly figure in the hallway? I think there are ghosts in this palace. Of course there are. Well, not ghosts, just one, but a real one. They say it's the ghost of the wizard who built this palace for the Queen of Pitax and then refused to let her inside. He said she was unworthy of living in such a beautiful palace. She had to, you know. They also say she didn't just kill him, but immured him alive somewhere in the palace in a room with countless treasure. We've been meaning to find it, but never got around to it, and just now we're a bit busy. We are found that ghost. Goodbye. Wait, you're Dora, and Dora is you? So Dora from the Inconsequent Days is the King Dora from Botswana? Oh, thick skull of mine, I should have figured it out earlier. King Dora, it was him that killed our sister. You scoundrel, we'll fry you alive for this, Neard. Wait, you fools, no one killed me. I mean, they did, but not quite. Aha, here's the thing I was expecting. Okay, so this is the sister, the one that cursed all the pamphlets. Tentacles. And this is the one that we took out, so to speak. She was summoning teleportation circles to send trolls and other monsters everywhere in our kingdom. Remember that? I thought that conversation, or that fight went down weird. But Nerd is the sister. Here she is right now. Wait, you fools. No one killed me. I mean, they did, but not quite. Nerd? Sister? But how? The gnome appears out of nowhere, laughing happily. Were it not for her brother's reaction, it would be difficult to recognize the former nerd Zonroppel. The wizard's hair is bright teal now, her eyes are piercing green, and the insanity caused by the bleaching flared in them are no longer. What? Didn't expect me? I'm all safe and sound and not even bleached anymore. Nerd, I thought we killed you. Of course you did. I was about to go to Pharasma's judgment, then I opened my eyes, and where was I of all places? The first world. And the host stood in front of me, that monstrosity from the inconsequent debate. He, she, they said, Nerd, Jubilas says hello. By his mercy you are granted salvation from the bleaching, and even something approaching immortality if you stay in the first world. Of course, I'd be happy to stay, but first I figured I'd go get my stupid brothers, and here you all are. So this is the salvation we're talking to. Remember that quest that we did with Jubilost, where he was offered immortality, turned it down, and said, let's give it to someone who's suffering from the bleaching, just at random. They picked her. So now she's immortal, and not on our side. That's awesome. Aha, that's the random gnome who received the gift of the eldest. That's what I just said. Thank you so much. I liked you from the very moment we met. Nerd winks at Jubilas. I'd asked for an autograph, but I already have about 8 books signed by you, which I stole from different places. Why don't you leave this palace while you still can? Where are we headed now, nerd? To the first world. I'll show you the way. It's so much fun, brothers. There's more than enough to keep you from the bleaching for 2 ages. And just think, you can throw your favorite sister from a rock, ha ha ha, and it will do nothing to me. All right, let's go. Just bring some books for me. I'm not taking you without them. Bunch of XP. Well, that's the ending I wanted. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about the brothers. And we can loot the place. Free and clear. Quick saving that mess. I want to repeat that again. We still have these golems in the area. It's entirely possible these bastards are going to try to jump us when we start leaving or some shit. The door there. We are then that way. I will go to that door here in a moment.
Over there.
Hell yeah.
I've broken a nail. Applause, please.
Belt of perfect components. Now that's the middle version belt of the one that I have right now on her. See, she has the greater belt. So if you go here, let's go by type. And this is the belt of perfect components. This is first and second level spells are empowered and extended. And of course then there's the lesser belt of perfect components, which is only first level spells are empowered and extended. So again, decent stuff. The fact that we purchased this though was probably a benefit for us, I'd say. Still.
Interesting.
Well, hell yeah, it's interesting. But give us a moment here. We got other stuff to rip off. Who keeps money in bookshelves? What the actual hell is wrong with you people? Well, that I'll take. I'm actually kind of surprised that a handful of gems doesn't appear more in the game as a material component instead of just like generic diamond dust. But loot, loot, more loot. Ooh, robe of eyes. That sounds cool. I think I actually know what that one is too. Let's get over here. Pause the game and quick save. And I'll show you the robe of eyes. Robe of eyes basically gives you, I want to say uncanny dodge for free, but it makes you susceptible to like blinding effects. So let's take a look at that here. It's under armor. Plus 10 armor enhancement, most of perception. That too, I forgot about that. And an uncanny dodge feat. Okay. It also inflicts a -4 penalty saves against gaze attacks and blindness. Now remember, I have immunity to blindness and dazzling. That's not gaze, but it is dazzling. So that's close. Gaze effects could still screw me over. But this would be something worthy of going on a character. And again, just to show you what uncanny dodge is. Let's see, does she have that? Here's your uncanny dodge. Character act danger before her senses would normally allow her to do so. She cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does she lose her dexterity bonus to armor class if the attacker is invisible. She still loses her dexterity if she's paralyzed, basically. A character with this ability can still lose her dexterity bonus to armor class if an opponent successfully uses the feint action against her. If the character already has uncanny dodge from a different class, she automatically gains improved uncanny dodge instead, which is this version. Not here. Could have sworn I had that. Whatevs. Point is, maybe she has it here. She can show it to you. Can no longer be flanked. Yeah, there you go. And this defense denies another rogue the ability to sneak attack the character by flanking her, unless the attacker has at least four more rogue levels than the target does. That's pretty awesome. But again, my point is instead of the Bogeyman's robe, I can actually slap that on my character now and feel pretty damn good about myself. I lose my competence bonus to Knowledge Arcana, but I'm still fine with that, and I don't need to worry about threatening a target. I lose some concentration, but literally never flat-footed. I never have to worry about falling under that category, so it's always this one or this one. And if this one, remember, there's technically 4 armors. I should point this out to you guys that have never played this game before. There's technically 4 armors. I wish they would actually list them like that. So you have armor class, which is literally the best of everything you have on you, okay? Which is what you're seeing here. You have flat-footed, which basically denies you of all your dodge and your dexterity bonuses, and in our case, also our intelligence bonus, which is called canny dodge or canny defense. Yeah, canny defense. But it falls under the dodge category. So that's all gone. That's why you're seeing such a massive dip. Okay, still 35 is not bad, but here's where the real problem comes. If it's a touch attack, and I'm not flat-footed, this is my armor, 31. Notice that I don't get any of the armor that was the bracers of armor class, the magical investment, the shield spell, the natural armor enhancement all falls away. So that's the reason it goes from 51 to 31. Okay, but now the hidden 4th armor that they don't talk about, which is kind of a mistake in my opinion, should be flat-footed touch armor class. So think about this. What would your armor be if you were flat-footed and you were relying on defending against a raise spell or a melee touch attack? So let's talk about this. You'd have an armor of 10 base. That's always there. You would not have that dex bonus. You would not have your dodge bonus. The Ring of Circumstances would still work, and the deflection bonus would still work. So I would have an armor of 15. See that? So 1 and 4 plus the base 10. That's it. That's all I would have against a melee touch attack or a raise spell if I was caught flat-footed. And that shit sucks. That's why this is nice. Having uncanny dodge is extremely valuable. Now, yeah, there's penalties, but all I have to worry about is gaze attacks, because blindness, as long as I keep this robe, I'm immune to it. So I'm solid with that, in my opinion. Pretty happy with that, though. Let's do it. Save. My robe, guys, I can see everything. For those of you that have never played D&D, a robe of eyes is the actual thing. It really is a robe that has magical eyes all over it.
I did as you asked.
Got a magic ukulele. Melodic sound like 100 tiny bells rings from under the floor, from the walls. What did that just say? From the floor, from the walls, and even the ceiling. It seems you've activated a magical alarm. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Arbiter's robe and the other wyvern stone thingy. Okay, so...
I'm there.
That and that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, come out here. You guys gonna jump me? Yeah, they are gonna jump me. Oh shit, they're gonna jump me. What? Okay, anywho. Before we get into this mess, I wanted to show you the other wyvern thing. So you see I have one. It's the Peridot wyvern. These are little figurines. They're tiny little figurines. They had this in D&D too. I forget what they call them officially. But basically you could have any number of these little figurines that were like carved out of marble or jade or just like random shit. And they would literally allow you to, like, once a day summon whatever they were carved into. So there was one that was a pair of dogs, there was like a panther and shit like that. These are basically the same general principle here. We can summon a wyvern once a day, but I have 3 of them now. So I have this one here, I have that one there, and then I have this one here. So since everybody has one, now I have all 3 people on my list have my 3 main characters. So that's why I wanted to show you that. That was actually kind of cool. That's the 3rd and final one. Dorraj's turn. So we got these troll bastards to deal with. Let's actually 5-foot stutter step into the... Nope, can't get into the room. Never mind. About throwing a fireball their way to... There you go. Enjoy that fireball damage, you bastards. Lindsay's blocking the way, I think. There we go. Lindsay,
This is where
start
I
shooting the fool up. Nice birthday. Proto's turn. Over here. You got your Rod of Fears on still. These guys can't be surprised yet, or at least not this way. But it does give me a chance to get out here and do this. Hey, yo. Get all up in his face, boys. Oof. Cast haste on, that's not good for us. Alright, Liza, your turn. Come on out here, huh? I am going to put a fire on the gas. There you go. Suck it, jackasses. Yeah, kill the skeletons. The skeletons are your main concern. Alright, Juby. Come on.
A fine
I'm
use
up
of
here.
my talents.
Pokey, pokey, stabby, stabby.
Ha!
Cool, cool. Work. Alright, Octavia's turn. Come all the way out here, hon. You have that trick. Let's use it. Nice. And let's actually hit you with a solid scorching ray so we hit you multiple times with sneak attack. What do you say? Yeah, I got at least twice. Shut that off. Not bad. Alright, now Dorraj's turn.
You should have run!
Solid hit. Lindsay, take him out.
Serves you right. I'm writing you out of our story.
Turn her song on, that's probably the problem. Cantrip time. Nice. Taking your paycheck. Well, my Vonic Diva was all the way back there. Messing with stuff. That was hilarious. So it didn't follow us into the room somehow. It was like way hell back here, like we lost it or something, and it was trying to catch up. So when the fight started, it was already behind them. It's funny. Alright. So since we got the Zottenroppels now, and don't have to worry about them buffing, I say it's time for us to go here. Yeah, the King's Chambers will be like the last thing we do. We'll do a quick once over, make sure that we've done everything else, of course. Just make sure there's not like a room. Oh, and I did have items drop recently. What was that shit? Newest, oldest. Arbiter's robes. Okay, so this is one thing you wanted to see. So this is the lawful neutral robes that I could put on her. +3 to her dodge, +3 to her unarmed strikes and damage. Only a lawful neutral, which is what she is, monk can wear them. Again, this is the one that's the middle ground. So there's the lawful good, which is more dodge than attack. A 5 versus a 1. This is the middle, 3 versus 3 for lawful neutral. Then the lawful evil ones for a monk are the +1 to dodge and +5 to unarmed attack and damage. So again, you can see how it differs. This was the other thing, though, that we found. Silver string loot. Old cheap loot covered in expensive new varnish. The shiny silver strings are attached to worn out pegs. This has got to be Irovetti's old loot, I'm guessing. It's got to be important. Go by type. And find it here. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming that's something that I need to put in one of those damn treasure chests that was over here, I believe. Or over here, perhaps. So that's something of interest. Lindsay's damaged, though. I need to get her healed up, and I don't want to waste spells on that, so you can buffer like so.
Everyone is mortal in this world.
I saw her rod
especially when
activated. I
I'm
don't like
around.
leaving them on. I have a tendency of casting spells that way.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Okay, Lindsay could use another couple. So, like, yay. Based on type. Now this just helps me, you know, lighten up our weight as well. Just keeping people topped off. Alright, I feel good about that. Spell-wise, you have a reduced person. Use that on yourself, sir. Thank you. You have the reduced person for Lindsay and for Octavia. And for me too, because why not? She can't cast that on herself because she's undead. For those of you wondering why I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to cast it on the main tank because the main tank needs to be big.
Interesting.
Done and done.
We have everyone stealth a little bit here.
There's something here.
So we can get in to a position that last time everyone was so far out of range
I did as you asked.
that we couldn't get into the fight immediately with these damn trolls and people over here. Alright, again, we can do the same trick that we did last time, but I'm leery of using that Sirocco. Acid Fog might be better because we could actually protect ourselves from it. In fact, that's not the worst idea ever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to Acid Fog, say here. And she has... No, not her. She has a web spell. And she can cast that as well. And we can make ourselves immune to that if we're not already. So now they're trapped in the area. It's constantly doing acid damage to them. Gives us a chance to take out these ranged bastards up here. We'll probably do that same trick where we summon the pets, pop them up there, let them like auto kill these little fuckers, and pepper them with like bombs and javelins and arrows and everything else, so we can take them out quick and then focus on the ground troops that are trapped right now. So Jubilost doesn't need to use bombs.
A clever ploy.
Good day. Thank you, sir. Rat. Now those guys are going to get it through, probably. But I'm not worried about that so much. I can also, while they're in the area of effect, blast the shit out of them in a way that allows me to... Oh, he used his spell. Turn for ring. Duh. Liza can tank, though. First, you need to get over here, though, and summon these bogeymen. Had a brief sneeze there. Alright. Back to over here, because you need a tank force, Eliza. Octavia, we got another doofus way the hell up here. You see this guy? We need to take him out, kiddo. So I'm thinking a cantrip. How about you disintegrate his ass? Oh. Is this a surprise round? No. Not sure what I did wrong there. You, Proto, have very little in the way of buffs on you right now, kid. That's not good. Well, let's do an auto hit move. Here's your cantrip trick, though, just to do a little acid on this troll. Because he won't die unless he dumps some acid every now and again. Or fire. Lindsay. There we go. Kill this troll for me. She did solid work. She's no Ependio, but she's doing what she can. Thank God they're missing Dora left and right. Okay, Jubilost, now that you're within range of this prick, come over 5-foot stutter step here, and then javelin the shit out of this bastard. Nice work, man. The dude almost dead. Dora's turn. Alright, 5-foot stutter step, and hit this foot in the face. Yeah. Do some of that damage. Get him. Now, if anyone's going to be able to hit me, I honestly trust it with that troll guard. I don't know that you can reach him in 5-foot stutter step, so I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is a spell that we never use on her, called Divine Power.
We shall overcome.
This will give her not only another attack around, but also give her like a really good attack bonus and damage bonus to her swing. It's basically like a massive strength bump, but it's not a strength increase. We have cantrip. Use the cantrip. Okay. And then we have a... Let's use the weaker spell. Jubilee, soften them up nice. There we go. Now I can come over here to help out with either these guys or the ones that are trying to sneak on through the ship. Case in point. Proto. We have a couple of people now officially on the Troll Guard. So it's entirely possible that our cantrip trick will do sneak attack damage. Let's give it a go. Yeah, it will. Well, that was enough sneak attack damage that I'm likely tempted just to do it again. There it is. Ah, loser. Got a caster over there still. Probably the Bard. Yeah, the Pitax Herald. Pretty old person. Try to paralyze Eliza, you bastards. She does not have freedom of movement, neither do I for that matter. Lindsay. Shoot the weird tires in front of you. That'll do, Lindsay. Nice. Take that dang Bard over here out. Too much singing. These guys are getting too much of a buff, I think, from all these damn bards being around, so that's not good for us. We need to really
Will they ever
finish off some dudes. Jubilas was pissed. Okay, what just happened? Oh, were rat attacked me. It's okay.
Don't hold back! This strike, my masterpiece!
Sure was.
Attack!
And I want you to see those two attacks just so you can get an idea what that power, divine power spell this guy here did for her. See the luck +5? That's it right there. That's why she's hitting like crazy suddenly, because she went from a 25 to a 30. Also, for the damage, you'll notice that her damage also went up 5 points as well. You can't really tell, but trust me, it's there. And again, divine power. It's a luck bonus. Really, really nice then for her. For when she really needs to hit divine power, righteous might as well, which I think she has, but just haven't put it in the damn tray. Yeah, this guy right here. We need to put up in there. This is the one that makes her big. Gives her strength bonus as well. And it's a size bonus. So she's better at hitting. Yes, it's harder for her to hit stuff because she's bigger and they're smaller, but she has a +4 to strength, not a +2 like in large person. So it's not a wash, not a -1 and a +1 combined, canceling each other out. No, it's a +2 to her swing and then a -1 to her swing because of the size penalty. So she's still a positive number. Finish these guys off, dudes. Tavia, up here, and just to cause problem for these guys, let's do a very slow spawn. Well, looks like we got Avanish Jurg involved now. I want you to come up here, Proto, and I want you to... I think you can still move, so I want you to do their cantrip trick on this one. Yeah. Then again. Yeah. I'm telling you, those cantrips are amazing. Anyway, I was saying for the different types of builds that are the different types of classes of Call of the Wild that interest me. One of the biggies for me was Summoner. I don't know if they actually have an Eidolon. It's a special
This is where I step in.
summon, if you will. Oh, shit, sorry, Lindsay, I didn't mean to move you. The Eidolon is basically, it's not a familiar, so be real clear. The Eidolon is a pet, and the pet that you can control and level up, so to speak. You give it special abilities with your summoner abilities and make it a general badass. And the funnier part about that is that you literally have different choices of what type of Eidolon you get. It's kind of like a mini golem, I know that's a terrible analogy, but like a mini flesh golem, but you get mold and craft with your magic. Just kind of badass. I thought it was kind of neat anyway. Now, I don't know that that's been implemented in Call of the Wild. I guess I'll get there. But I am excited about the class, just because it is a summoner class. And not only is it a summoner class, it's part of my favorite type of classes. It's not a caster that can cast all the way to level 9. I hate that shit. I think that's way OP. I don't mind having like maybe one on the team, someone that's quote unquote special, but having like literally an entire party of like a sorcerer that's level 18, a wizard that's level 17, and a cleric and a druid that's level 17 is definitely game breaking, because you just have so much magic. It's just ridiculous. Like you can even just be like, oh, ew, whose turn is it to kill all the bad guys with magic? Oh, this druid's turn, my turn. Let me just cast 3 spells and we'll be done with this fight. And they do. They just blam, firestorm, wow, Sirocco, and just screw everyone over in this massive AoE effect. And then they move on to the next fight, and it gets to be trivial once you get to that high. I mean, this fight here is taking a little longer, but again, I'm kind of being careful with that damn Sirocco. I could have doubled up the Sirocco, probably wiped this fight out already, but I didn't want to have the same problem we had last time either. But I did like the idea of the summoner. It's kind of like an Inquisitor, kind of like the Inquisitor that I have, as far as they can summon pets like the Inquisitor does. It's slightly different. They have a slightly different spell book. They do have a spell book, so it's an intelligence-based caster, so they can make a spell book, which I dig that part too. Let's throw down some of this Obsidian Flow. This is a transmutation spell that does fire damage. Nice. It only does fire damage on the initial spike, but it also is shards of glass now on the ground, so it's harder for them to, not glass, obsidian, on the ground, and it makes it difficult for them to move. So it's difficult terrain. So even if they got out of the web effect and they got out of this acid fog, they'd still be moving slow because of the damn obsidian flow under their feet. Since you already have that done, let's do a cantrip. So we got all the guys up there now. Proto's turn. I am going to cast... One of the other things that the mod offered that I saw was several other subclasses for various classes that are currently in the game. For example, Magus, they had 2 different Magus classes, or subclasses that they added. For instance, they had Mind Blade and Nature Bonded. And while Mind Blade doesn't particularly interest me, basically it's kind of like what it sounds like. It's a psychic weapon. It's basically how you get to be Magus. And you get psionic spells instead of spells, and I'm not really sure how the hell that actually works in the game. So I guess I'll find out when I get there. But the Nature Bonded one sounds like a druid type from what I'm reading online. And again, it sounds pretty damn badass. So you have your typical Magus abilities, but then you also get to throw down stuff like a druid spell is available to you from level 0 all the way up to level 6. So just one you get to add to your spell book. And again, that could be pretty damn powerful, because that could be like a heal spell. So I could solo with that character a lot easier because I have my own heals built into me. Or I could get like those very powerful cleric/druid spells that wizards and sorcerers and magi don't get access to, like freedom of movement, for instance. So again, a lot of potential there. I'm very excited to test some of that stuff out. But let's get everybody protected from acid here, shall we? There we go. Now, the next question will be, can we get through this mess of a storm that we've made for ourselves? These guys come around the back end here, pin down this bastard. Ooh, no, not. Apparently he's pissed. Who'd have thunk it? If you are immune to difficult terrain and acid now, you can come into this mess and have some fun. So Octavia can't. We have a rare rat still. Of course, this jackass. Let's do our cantrip trick. Where rat. And then we'll do Scorching Ray on the were rat. There was a were rat no more. Nicely done, kid. Holy hell, that was nice. Sure. Proto, are you immune to? No, you get stuck in the web, so you have to attack from back here. What could you do? Move up a bit. You can hit it with that. Oh, well, at least hit his mirror images off him. That's something. Lindsay, are you immune to? No. Damn it. I don't want that. There we go.
You deserved it.
Tube loss, are you immune? You are. 5-foot stutter step into this mess. And I don't mind using bombs to finish this bastard off. He pisses me off. There you go. Get him, buddy. Aha! Oh-ho! Hee-hee! Hoo-hoo! Alright. Nice work. Dora, are you immune to... No, son of a bitch. No, wait. Yes, I am. I have wings. Haha. Okay, so if you have wings, you're immune to the difficult terrain, which includes things like Grease Spell and Web Spell. So I can actually get through this mess. Apparently there's some kind of deepest fear effect off of this bastard, so let's see what they snowball for the sheer audacity of trying to piss me off. Does she have her wings on? No, her wings have fallen off already. Okay, so you don't have freedom of movement. Do you have freedom of movement as a spell? You do. Get up into the air if you would, madam. Time to dogpile on the rabbit. Oh my god, you bastard. Alright, well, oof, she got hit hard. We'll have to resurrect her. I'm not dealing with this fight again. Proto. Hit him. I'll do your cantrip first. Never hurts to soften him up a little bit first. Or do nothing at all. Let's hit him with this spell. Got a piece of him. Lindsay's turn. Lindsay, straight up shoot this jackass.
Any last wishes?
50% miss chance. I need to hit him with like glitter dust or something. Alright. Juby.
Will they ever learn?
Backtail away from that mess. Dora. 5-foot starter step and kill this bastard.
This will hurt!
Swing. Swing again. He's got to be running out of his mirror images by now. We've hit him multiple times, I'm fairly certain. Eliza, you got a 5-foot starter step as well.
Strike as one.
Vampire Shadow Shield, no, that's just perfect. She managed to hit him though. He's got a 33 armor class, a full plate on. It's magic, obviously. Heavy armor focus as well. Natural armor, bark skin, goof. Alright. Proto. Hon, I don't know. You got anything left in you? Take him out that way, I guess that'll work. And another acid cantrip on him. He rebuffed himself, didn't he? That son of a bee. Yeah, he got mirror image back on. Damn it. Right, Lindsay. Move closer for one. And do you have glitter dust by any stroke of luck? No. No. Crushing despair. Shout. Break enchantment. Nope. Oh, I did forget that you had the ability to teleport. We need to put that up in your tray, kid. Phantasm Web. You have eye bites. Let's try that. Damn it. That one gives her an eye bite ability that she can switch from target to target. And obviously this is the last target, so it's really not going to do us a lot of good, especially if you resist the save. And he's at least taking damage from the acid still. Probably only real saving grace that and Jubilos's bombs.
A fine use of my talents.
Where's Jubilos? He's about dead. Dora, can you finish him off? You know, you're probably so close at this point, you can probably hit him with an acid spray and catch him. There we go. Ew. L makes all my area of effects go away. So obviously we're going to spend some time here looting this body. General's bedroom key, a bastard sword, full plate of some kind, a good belt, helmet, necklace, and ring. We'll take the Were-Rat's magic gear as well.
I'm there.
Come up here, check these guys out as well. You guys got anything worth a damn? Yeah, some potions. You'll enjoy those potions. My sound has gone out again, and I don't know if it's because I messed up my damn connection to my microphone. But we'll quick save here and just upload this video probably as it is. But we will check out maybe this area just to make sure there's not something going to sneak up on us. But I feel pretty good about this fight. Took forever, but it was worth it. And it looks like we're overweight already. Money. Cool, cool. Anything over here? No, don't look like it. And then let's come back here. We need to get Octavia back off her ass. How are we gonna do that?
Let us not hesitate.
She'd be dead, yo. So we need a resurrection spell or a raise dead spell. So let's see here. Restoration, move, raise dead. Alrighty. It's a shame that we have to do this, but I'm not willing to do that fight over again. It's just annoying that we have to waste our turn, or waste a scroll rezzing her, but it's what it is.
Letting the ink dry.
Lindsay, AoE heal us. Do it again. Okay. Save that mess. Now we could have Scum save that fight to the point where she didn't die. That was, again, me being careless. I didn't realize that the guy had that much magic in his back pocket. I should have known better, quite frankly. This feels like a bad area. Hey.
Well, here is the finale.
Yeah, we're not doing this perfect.
And then our leader charged forwards.
Sorry.
Hey, wait for me.
I want to do this later. One, I need to make sure we're all buffed up. And two, I think it's time for a break. So we're going to make this just one big video of about an hour and a half. Get back to our saving spot so you can see where we're at. Plus also, I think I was damaged as well. I didn't take a full heal. So I'm not quite in my tip-top shape. Yeah. So this is where we're going to start on the next video, guys. But with that, my name is Brother Mute. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.